Welcome back to the channel. Today we're working on the 94 Ford Ranger again. The heater core is already done. When I started the truck up, I noticed it was losing coolant. And when I crawled underneath it, the water pump was weeping. It's running water down past the harmonic balancer, under the oil pan, and dripping off the oil pan. So I'm going to put a water pump in it today, which is right here. Okay, I've done took the radiator out, and the only thing that holds the radiator in is two bolts. Okay, they're on the top here. There's one that bolts right there, and the other bolt goes right there. Okay, well, let me find it right here. Okay, it's just two 10mm bolts that hold the radiator on. Okay, I got it out of the way. The shroud is doing shroud things, you know, getting in the way. But anyway, I gotta take these bolts out right here at the end of my pointer finger there, and I'm having to rotate the engine around. Luckily, this truck is a stick shift, so I can just bump the truck with my knees and make it turn the bolts around to the top here, and I can take them out. And I'm going to, once I get those bolts out, this whole fan and this shroud will come out as one piece, and then I can take this belt off, okay, and then I can pull the water pump off. I'll show y'all more when I get the fan off. I got the fan and fan clutch off, the shroud out of the way. Don't make the mistake that I almost did. When you're taking these bolts off, when you get to the last one and you got it broke loose, then go over here and take the tension off the belt and take the belt off the pulleys. Okay, I nearly made a fatal mistake by not taking the belt off, but I caught it in time. I relaxed the tensioner, got the belt off. Okay, it's just sitting up there, as you can see. Alright, now this pulley here should come off. Yep. Okay, and there's a bolt there, there's one there, and there's one right there underneath it. It's just 3 bolts that hold it on. I gotta get the lower radiator hose off of the pump and the heater hose off, which is right there. So once I get that done and I get the pump off, I'll bring you back and show you more. Look down in here, you can see the hole where the water pump goes. Let me turn on the light so you guys can see. Okay, let's try that. Okay, so there's the water pump hole where the water pump sits. There's a little bit of rust in there. It's not nothing bad. You can see down in the water jacket right there. See, it don't look too bad. Okay, so now I'm going to try to get this cleaned up the best I can. I'm going to put a new gasket on it, and we're going to go from there. And I'll show y'all the water pump that come off of it. Right here's the water pump that come off the truck. Okay, it's it was pissing out of one of these holes. I thought maybe it's just a gasket leaking, I don't know, but the only weep hole that it has, it's not clean, like water's been running out of it, but at the same time maybe it has. I don't know, but anyway, there's the impeller. It really don't look all that bad. And there's the gasket. Yeah, it looks like the gasket was actually leaking, maybe right there, but that's okay. I'll go ahead and put the new water pump on, and we'll go from there. As y'all can see, the water pump is back on, or the new water pump is on. Okay, I got the heater hose already hooked up. The bottom radiator hose is already on there. Okay, now I'm trying to get the fan clutch on there, which this is going to be a pain. Trying to get the fan clutch on there and the shroud and all that together at once. After I get that together, I'll bring you guys back, show you some more. Alright, it is finished. I got the radiator back in. The reservoir recovery hose, whatever you want to call it, hooked back up. Top radiator hose is on. the fan and the fan clutch is back on. The water pump's back on. As y'all can see, if you look down in there real close, you can see the new water pump. Okay. Here's the bottom radiator hose. It's on, hooked up. Heater core is hooked up. No leaks so far. But I did figure out that this hose here, this heater hose, on the bottom side, it's about chewed into, or something is not right with it. It feels like it's really thin underneath. So I know I need to replace that. But other than that, I think it's fixed. I got it full of coolant, and it's holding coolant. It's not leaking none anymore. So with that being said, that's it for this episode of Can We Fix This Ford Ranger? Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Have a blessed day.